Hi guys. So there's a video I had done showing you guys how to create amazing coloring pages like these, yeah, for free. So if you haven't seen that video yet, please go right ahead and click on it. I will leave a link to it right here. And you're able to create the interior pages and the covers. I also showed you how to create the covers using AI, using free AI tools. Yeah. So today we are going to take those coloring pages and the cover to create a great A plus content mockup, just like this one, which we can then use for our A plus content on Amazon KDP. Yeah. This looks very realistic and nice and very presentable and would make a client want to purchase your book. So let's look at some examples of some A plus content out there. This is a best selling, one of our best selling books. Yeah. And as you can see, they have their A plus content here. We have a mock-up of the cover, as you can see, with a bit of information of what's inside the book, and then there's some displayed interior pages. Of course, they've displayed a lot of interior pages and they also look realistic. And there's also one where they're showcasing a hand sort of coloring in on one of the pages, and these really help with sales, by the way, because Amazon did get rid of the look inside feature for a lot of these low content books. Yeah. So you'll find that there's nowhere for customers to see what is inside the book other than the back cover, other than this back cover. And that's really not enough. You don't want them to just have this and the cover only. Yeah. And a description. I don't even think anyone reads the description, honestly. I don't think anyone reads the description. So A plus content is really awesome because it gives the customers a visual representation of what is inside the book. Yeah, in a manner that they are able to relate with and feel like it's something they want to purchase. Yeah. So as you can see, I always assemble my coloring pages, even my covers. I do all my editing on Canva. I love Canva. It's free and it's very easy to use, and that's why all my coloring pages are always on Canva. And after I have already created the cover of my book, as I showed you in that video that I need you guys to please go and check out. I'll bring the cover over here so that I can extract the front part of the cover only, because you only need the front cover to create the mockup, right? You can decide to color in your coloring page like I did, yeah, or you can opt not to, but let's color it in for the purposes of this video. So to do that, I'll use Photopea. Photopea is a free tool. Yeah, it's free to use. So you'll just come over here to open from computer, then you'll just upload your image. Yeah, here's my uploaded image. And then I'll come over here to the gradient tool. Under gradient tool, there's paint bucket tool. I'll select that, and then I'll change up these colors depending on which colors I want to use. I'll just drag that to the side. And then this is the color picker tool right here. Okay, that's where you'll pick your colors from. So let's assume I want to have her dress as blue. Yeah, as blue, maybe a lighter blue. I'll click OK. Then I'll just click in the particular part of the outfit that I want to be blue. Simple as that. And then I'll go back to the color picker. If I want to change up the lower side of the outfit, maybe I want the lower outfit to be green. I'll select that and click OK. Then I'll just select the places where I want to be colored in green. Yeah, just like that. Perhaps even that area. I'll have that be a very colorful dress. Oh, oops. See, when you click on one of the outline sections, all of it will turn into green. These are blunders that happen during editing. No need to panic. You'll just come over here to edit, and then you will step backward, and that will just undo what you had done, right? And then everything is back to normal. Then I'll come back to the color picker, and I'll pick maybe a different color. Maybe let's pick yellow for the sun, you know, and for the rays, perhaps I might pick yellow for that too, you know. Basically, that's what you would do throughout the entire image. Yeah. Then I can prefer to pick her skin tone. This is obviously an African American or an African girl, a chocolate girl like me. So I'll pick a chocolate color for her skin tone. This is a bit too dark. Let's. I was not going for that. Let's try something else. And then you just pick whichever you want, right? Yeah. And her hands have to be the same color. Yeah. So you'll just basically pick and choose your colors as you prefer. Yeah. And then I might choose a different color for her lips, for maybe her lipstick, something a bit nude. Let's see. Then I can zoom in to just see the places I want to change up. That's zoomed in. Let's see which colors I can pick for her lipstick. Maybe we can choose that. You can choose that. And then I can pick something else for her hair color. You can choose whichever color you prefer, really. I like some blonde on the hair. Maybe let's go with something else lighter. Yes. Yeah, we can go on and on like that. We can choose green for the leaves and add some more colors on the dress, etc, etc. So when you're done with your image, when you're done coloring, you'll just come over here to file, export as, and then you'll click png, and that will download the image. You'll click save. That will download that image to your computer, right? Let's just show you guys that image will come to your computer. Like that. This is what we've just worked on. Yeah. So after this is on your computer, after you have your colored in section, you also want to ensure that you have your page that is opposite to the coloring page, which in my case was this black one. Again, in that video I showed you guys how to create these back pages for your coloring book that have patterns, so that your book is not boring and black or white. Yeah, it has some bit of things on it. Yeah, these are two hearts because this is a self-care, me time kind of book. So I did choose to put hearts on the back, on the back pages, because this is a book for women, right? Okay, so the next step is to bring these three together into our mockup, into our A plus content banner, right? And to do that, let me show you guys where I go to get my banners, right? My templates. This is Creative Fabrica. I'm sure most of you already know about Creative Fabrica. Perhaps you buy some items from Creative Fabrica. I love Creative Fabrica because I get a lot of templates that are easy to use. Me not being a professional graphic designer, templates have been really, really helpful for my business and generally bring about the professionalism that is needed without being, an expert at graphic design. Yeah. So I will leave the link to this particular template that I use. This is a square book branding mockup that we will use. Yeah, I got this from Creative Fabrica, as you can see. I will leave the link to it in the description, so go get that. You will get a free trial for 30 days with Creative Fabrica, and you can be able to access this particular banner, right? And of course, when you go into this particular designer here, let me just click on their profile so you can see they have a lot of other banners, other templates that you can use for your books, templates that are very easy to use and are very professional looking. Yeah, even for other products, like you can see gift box paper, gift wrap designs, mock-up, just different mock-ups. And as you can see, other books, even for other book dimensions like 8.5 by 11. So today in particular, we are going to use this particular one, yeah, for our coloring book, because we have a square shaped book, yeah, that is 8.5 by 8.5. So the file description, as you can see, is it's a PSD editable file that I'll show you guys how easy it is to edit this file. It's in high resolution, yeah. You do get a how to use instruction file with this. So it's really a nice packaged product that you can get on Creative Fabrica. So when you want to download it, you'll download it, and you will be able to get a zip file that will have the PSD format file, and we'll have an image format file, yeah, and we'll also have the how to use text document. So I have already downloaded this, obviously, so I'll leave the link in the description and then you can download that. Okay, so with that, you'll be able to download these 3 files. So you'll go over to your Canva download section, yeah, download. Then you'll select the pages that you want to download, yeah, not download all of them, you'll download the ones you need. So maybe to 245, 246, and 247. And then once you're done, you'll just click on download, yeah. Then the files will be on your computer. Then we'll go back to Photopea. Let's go back to Photopea so we can edit our files. Okay, so once you're on Photopea, you'll come over again to open from computer. Okay, so here we are. We've just uploaded our PSD file that we have gotten from Creative Fabrica. Remember, you'll just open the zip file and then you'll be able to upload the PSD format file, right? So here it is. As you can see here on the layers section, you can see your book cover design should go here, yeah, and then your right page should go here. This will be the right page, and then this will be the left page, which is this one, the back page, yeah, behind the coloring pages, your bleed through pages, right? And then you can be able to edit other aspects of the banner, like the background color, right? Like this background color over here that is in this brownish color at the moment, right? So let's start with the cover, yeah. So when you want to edit the cover, you remember you have your files downloaded already. So we'll come over here to your book design here, your book cover design, sorry. So we'll click on the white section, the file section, double click, and then here it is. So you'll sorry, close that. So place your book cover here, right? So that's where you'll click on, and then you will turn these off, turn these other layers off, right? So you'll just only remain with where you're supposed to place your book cover. So you'll come over to file, open and place. There it is. Okay, so your cover is in a PNG image format, remember. So you'll just size it up to fit the pages. You'll just drag the edges till it fits the page. It's really, really simple, guys. Then you'll come over here. As soon as you've fitted it nicely, you'll come over to file, and then you'll save smart object. Okay, so I'll click on save smart object, and then it will be saved. And then I'll come back to and click on the initial banner just to see that it has displayed. There it is. Sorry, oops. So there it is. As you can see, it placed really nicely. And then we'll come to the interior pages after that, right? So I'll pick the right side page. Let me start with the coloring page, the right side page, yeah, which is that one. And then I'll come again to the place your page here. Then I'll turn off the other pages, the other layers, sorry. Then I'll come to File, Open and Place. I had already created this coloring page. I had already colored in this page, so that's the one I'll use, yeah, for this display. Okay, so I'll resize that too. I'll size that to fit as well, corner to corner. Yeah, there we are. And then I'll come back to File and Save Smart Object. So once that is saved, I'll click back on the first layer, this initial layer here, yeah, to just check it out again. Here, as you can see, that came out nicely. Now we are on the left page, yeah. So we'll come back down to the left page, and then we'll double click on the left page. Remember, you're clicking on the white part, right? And then place your page here. So you'll turn off the others again. And then you'll come to Open and Place under File. And then you'll pick the other bleed page, right? The page on the left side of your coloring book. So here we are. I'll just pull that to the corner as well to fill the section. And then I'll come back to File and Save Smart Object. Great. Okay, and then I'll click back on our template. Here we are. As you can see, all the pages are well displayed. Yeah. If you want to change the background color, you can double click on the color section here. As you can see, the brown part. And then I can pick whichever color I want. I had picked a purple color, a light purple, a lighter purple. You can pick whichever color you want. Yeah. And then once you're satisfied, you can click OK. And then you can come to File, and when you're satisfied fully, you can export your entire image, your entire mockup as PNG. So we'll click on Export as PNG. And then you'll just click on Save. Yeah, and the PNG will just download on your computer. Yeah, so here it is. You can just click on it to open it at that point. And there it is, right? Once we have this ready, we can now go ahead to create our A+ content. Okay, so once we have our mockup ready, we want to display that on our page, on our published book. So we'll come over here to our bookshelf, yeah, our Amazon KDP dashboard. This taskbar section, you'll go over to marketing. Click on marketing. And then once you're on marketing, you'll scroll down to A+ content, right? Then you'll choose a marketplace. I'll choose Amazon.com because that's my primary marketplace. Then I'll manage A+ content. Click that. And then you land over here on your A+ content manager. So you'll start creating A+ content right here. Here's the green button. Click on that. And then you will write content name. Okay, let's just write new at this point for purposes of the demonstration. Then we'll add a module. Yeah. A module is the content itself now, the banner and the text that you want to add if you do. So we'll pick one banner that we want to use. There are different dimensions of banners. All of them are different sizes depending on what you want to display, right? There's standard text that has no images. You just write text on it. There's others where you'll write the specifications. There's these other ones that require you to add an image. Yeah, that I would prefer that you add an image one. There's this one that you can use a standard comparison chart where you'll have some images and you'll compare other products that you have side by side, so that it's a good opportunity to upsell other products that you have. It's highly advisable if you have a lot of books. Yeah. So what we are going to use for this illustration is the standard image header with text, right? So you'll write whichever headline you want to write here. Maybe you want to write take care of yourself. Yeah, maybe that's the title, that's the slogan we want to go with our book with. Yeah. And then as you can see, this is the image section. The image is 970 by 600 pixels. So that will be the dimension of our image. So we'll take that 970 by 600. We'll go back to Canva. Here we are on Canva. We'll create a design up here. Yeah. Then we'll go over to custom size. Then we'll have to select that under pixel. Yeah, that was 970 by 600. Yeah, and then we'll create new design. So once the design is open, we'll go ahead and upload our file, our template that we created. So here we are, we've just uploaded our banner, yeah, our mockup. So we'll size it to fit. As you can see, it was a bit bigger than, it was of a different shape. So we'll see how best to display that. Do you want to show more of the upper colors or the lower ones? I'll just fit it to how I want it to look, right? And I think that's okay. It's okay as like that. And once you have that, you'll just come over here to share and download your design. Download. Then you'll download that to your computer. Then you'll come back to your dashboard, to your KDP dashboard, and click on that. Yeah. Then you'll add the image, right? Click to select. And here's the design. As you can see, it fits perfectly, right? Then you'll click on add. Oh, yeah, you can enter your keywords right here. Self-care. For Black women. Yeah, if that's what I want to write, that is. So I'll click add. And then that will upload. And that's how it will look. Yeah. And if I want, actually, let me show you guys how I can have that hand. You can go over here to elements and you can click hand holding pen. And you can come over here to the photos and you can look for one that you feel is best. I don't know. This one looks like, is that a pen or a color? That's a pen. No. You can try and look for one that looks like the person is holding a coloring pencil or a marker or a coloring marker. Let's see whether that looks okay. You know, you can add something like that if you want, right? Of course, you're going to have to reduce that so that it looks a bit, okay, that's too little. So you can have something like that. Perhaps that will, you can find there's a lot of different ones that you can find, and you can place that on your mockup, and that can look like someone is actually coloring in, right? Right. Yeah, so those are a few tips to just, add something. And you can add some text on your banner if you want. I prefer the banners to be clear of any text, because you can use the text section on the modules to write whatever you want to write, right? You can even use the text one, right? There's even some body text here that you can use, yeah, and write blah blah blah, whatever you want to write there. And then once you're done with that, mm, you can apply the ASIN of your book. Like, you can select which book you want that A plus content to apply to, because you might have several books in your collection, in your bookshelf. So let me pick one book from my collection, any book, please. I'll select that, and I'll apply content over here once you've selected the specific book. Yeah, has been applied. When you finished applying SAIN, click review and submit. So this is the review and submit section. So this is how it will look. Take care of yourself, and then the banner will be here. Yeah. And then when you're okay with how it looks, you will just click submit for approval. Normally within 24 hours, you'll find it approved or not. And then, because they don't want you to put things like reviews on the A plus content, they have some rules, and even how it's displayed, and that you're actually showcasing what is inside the books. Yeah, stuff like that, they have to review that and approve that. So once they do, you will get a notification that it's been applied. Yeah, so I won't share this because I didn't pick the right book. I've not published this book yet, so I am not able to associate that with that book. So that's it for our tutorial. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell. Thanks so much, guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.